Ooh. I feel like a ballerina. Wee! Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I will be making my first pair of a stay corset. It's called a pair. No, it's not. A stay. I will be making my first stay. That's all I meant to say. I found this very cool, awesome, vintagey type fabric from the thrift store. I looked everywhere online. I don't know where it's from. I found the blue version of it, which I don't know. It said it's from IKEA, but I found none like my version, which is red. I have no idea. It might be from IKEA and it might not. And the tag is all ripped up, so I have no idea. But I really wanted to make a stay out of this fabric because it just screams stay. I also have 2 sheets of it. I don't know what to do with the second sheet. I may make a skirt out of it. I'm not sure. For the pattern, I am using my own pattern that I drafted from my corset pattern. I just copied shapes from other stay patterns and I'm gonna hope it works because I don't know if this is gonna work. This is also my first time using my pattern, so we'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. And I also have no plans for the boning channels. I'm just gonna sew a bunch of lines and put a bunch of boning in and that's it. So it's like a mock stay. Not really historical, but hopefully it looks like one. Now that the introduction is over, I will bring you down to my fabric and you will see my plans on how you will see my plan on how I want to cut it out. This is my first piece and I want the front to be just a picture of this fabric because I can't let it go to waste and just cut it out crazily. And this is the picture that I decided to go on the front. It's a lady holding a basket, a little boy, a guy playing an instrument, and a little girl. I don't know if I'll get all of this, but I want a good amount. I can't cut it out on a fold because I don't really trust that. So what I'm gonna do is put this in a good position that I like, trace around it, and then flip this over so I get the whole picture. And I want the picture to be, you know, in the middle of the stay. There's like 3 different pictures, I think. Here's another one of a little... Is he a little boy? That might be a grown man fishing, and another lady and she's washing clothes. Oh, right there. And the third picture, okay, I apologize, I lied. There's only 2. This one and the one I plan to cut out right now. You can barely see it on the camera, but I think I'm pretty You can barely see it on the camera, but I think I'm pretty satisfied with the placement. She kind of gets chopped in half. She'll live. She's happy in the frame, so it's okay. Oh shoot, wait. She gets chopped off more because of the seam allowance. Time to do the rest of the pieces. Hello everyone and welcome to a new day of working on this stay. I did some prep work off camera. I cut out the lining, I cut out the strength layers and I basted them together. I also made a bunch of bias tape, and by a bunch I mean a bunch. Like, look at that. I just wanted to make sure I had enough, so I made a lot. I laid out the fashion fabric last night and just looked at all of my panels together, and when I tell you I am so happy with the framing I got with the panels, they are so nice. Oh, I didn't even cut them out to pattern match. I just cut them out so it makes sense on the corset, but it looks so pretty. OMG. I'm so proud of myself, especially the front panels with the flowers going like that. Oh my gosh. I don't know how it will look when I sew them together, which is what I'm doing today, but hopefully it'll still look clean. I don't know, but I'm very proud of how they look right now. The framing of everything is just so pretty. So now, like I said, I'm going to be sewing everything together. The lining, the fashion fabric, and then after that, I don't think I said this earlier or whenever I last recorded. I want this to be reversible, by the way. I don't think I said that. I want this to be reversible. So I'm not bag lining because that's what I usually do. And I want to attach the fashion and the lining together. So the boning channels, you can see the boning channels on either side because I like that look in stays. You can see the boning channels. So I'm going to, once I sew all the pieces together, I will baste around the lining too, or what? Baste together the lining and the fashion fabric so it's together, and then I will start on the boning channels. So that's what we'll be doing today. Let's see how far I can get. So there are some adjustments that need to be made. First adjustment, the sleeve needs to be cut shorter and I want it to be rounded. I just did a rectangle before, but I want it rounded. Second adjustment, the back is too close and so I need to cut the back down a bit. I also just think it's really big. One of those problems is probably because I put this, like I flipped it on the fabric as you saw when I was cutting it out, and that included the seam allowance, so I have an extra inch right here. I could have fixed it at the time, but I just didn't. So now I have an extra inch here. I'm not sure about the shape, TBH. I like the, I don't know what these are called on a stay. What are these called? Like the flaps? I forgot. But these things, I like that. That's cute. It looks like a little flower petal. That's cute. But the shape, is the shape fine? I'm not sure. It probably will be a little stiffer when I add the boning, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, should this be wider? I feel like I probably should have done the sleeves. I keep saying sleeves. The straps. The straps probably should have gone over here, maybe? No, that still looks weird. I'm so confused. Or maybe it's fine. I don't know. Also, I keep forgetting to say stuff. I'm adding grommets to the straps and right on this tab. Maybe the tab is too tall too. I may have to cut this down too. But I'm adding grommets to these and I'm going to use ribbon to connect them. Yeah, this might be a little too tall. Remember, this is my first time using this pattern. Was it dumb not to do a mock-up? Yes. But it's okay. I do this all the time. It's fine. Is it because I'm wearing a sweater that it looks frumpy? Frumpy? Is that a word? Frumpy? Frumpy? It's one of those words. Flump? No, it's not flumpy. Frumpy? Frumpy? I don't know. I feel like the side, one of the sides may be too big. I feel like it's number 3. It might be number 3 that's causing me problems. So I think I'm gonna take one in, half an inch, and deal with that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It might just be because it's too big that it looks awkward like this. Let me try on a different shirt and see if that will make a difference. It probably won't, but we'll see. Okay, so good news. I think the shape is better. Like, this would be a top I'd wear with it. What do you guys think? Is it looking better? And it will have more structure with the boning. Right now I just have the strength layers, and it's actually pretty thick right now. I think what's throwing me off is it's long. My longest corset was me making Emily from Corpse Bride. This is pretty long for just everyday wear for myself. I think I'll keep it as is. It's not ugly. And if I really want to, I can wear a skirt over it like that. I will sew the lining together now, and then I will add it to here, and then I will start the boning channels. So as you see right here, I did try to start and graph out where I want the boning, but I've ran out of heat erase pens. I don't really want pencil all over, and I really don't want to go through all of this with pencil. So in short, I'm lazy. So I think I'm going to try and wing all the boning. I kind of have a little bit of what I want. I think I'm gonna go straight for the front panel right here, and then when I get here, I'm going to do diagonals until like here, and then I'm gonna go straight up again, like diagonal like that, and then little straight ones. I don't know. I'm winging it. The seams look great though. And the back I closed up now, so I can do the boning here, the grommet, the boning, you know the deal. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna sew a bunch of lines. That's it. That's it. So far for winging it, it doesn't look too bad. Sure, my lines are probably crooked, but you know what? It looks pretty good to me. It's a new day, so it's time to finish up this. I think freehanding worked a bit, and the lines are nice. There is a tiny little problem that I'll show to you. Yeah, freehanding kind of made some parts pucker out like this, and it's not because it's like curved or whatever. It's just it's like that. I think it happens a little bit over here. Oh no, that one's fine. Oh heck yeah. It happens here though, a little bit on the back. So yeah, but I think it still looks good. The back of it, you can actually see the lines I did. This actually looks really nice. I'm very surprised. I'm happy that it looks good on both sides, because I did kind of want it reversible, but it's not that serious. Because if this was messed up, I wouldn't have been upset if it wasn't reversible. Since it is, because this looks pretty. Oh, I love that. I just... But now, since all the boning channels are sewn and finished, it's time for me to cut all the boning, all of this boning, insert it, and do the binding around, which is a lot of tedious work because I'm going to hand sew the binding closed, like I'll machine sew it and then flip it in and then hand sew it. I think you get the gist. And after all of the stuff, I will do the grommets and then it will be done. It sounds easy enough, but it's time consuming because I don't have one of those grommet hole punchy thingies. And so it takes me a long time to poke holes in the back of my projects. I try to be aesthetic and I can't. It's literally stuck. I can't do it. Why is life like this? I want a cute aesthetic video and it doesn't work because it doesn't want to go in. Really? 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 Oh, and this one goes in while I'm talking. Are you kidding me right now? Man, forget this. Guys, look at it. It looks so good. It looks so good. The boning. Oh yeah, I'm very satisfied. It's a lot of boning. This is the most boning I have ever put in something. Oh yeah. And we have the right amount of space in the back. Now let me show you the white side, which looks equally as good, I might say. And even though the boning is in the wrong way, it's like, yeah, it still looks really good on this side too. Yeah, I won't get like super cinched on the white side because of the boning I have, but it still looks so nice. I'm so happy. It looks so good, guys. Now I'm going to work on the binding. That was a whole battle going over those curves, and that was only the top, not the bottom. I would like to formally apologize to anyone I doubted when I watched them making stays. And I was like curves are hard, but I don't think they're that hard. I apologize. That was a battle. And now I have to do the bottom. Oh my gosh. The bottom side wasn't too bad, but I definitely made too much bias tape. I don't know what the heck I thought I was binding. I was clearly binding a lot more than I thought. I barely made a dent in it. At least I have a lot of white bias tape, so I won't have to make anything when I need it for another project. Okay, now I have to hand sew all of this down. How fun. Bye-bye. If you are abruptly taken to the reveal, that's because I have no more battery. So I'm putting the grommets in. I bet you can't guess what stance I'm in right now. Full split